Okay, it's September 10, 2022. It's, oh my God, I didn't even look at the time. It might be like 10:30. I was trying to come earlier, but there's no trains. The A train wasn't running, the 2 train ain't running, so it took a lot longer. The tide, it seemed like it's going down still, so I might be here just in time for that, you know, show, that spectacle, that, that it is. I mean, this year have not retreated like, 4 years ago. It was like, where you see the surfers, well, not that far. Well, yeah, I think it was over there because it was past the jetty. Well, this is a brand new jetty, so it might have been a little longer than the other jetty. And it's amazing. It's still here. 2 years and still here, the jetty have not been washed out. We got our friends right here giving me dirty looks, saying, "What you doing here in my house?" Sorry. It's just next week. I heard Wednesday might be sunny. This year the problem is not that it's not hot enough like other years. Other years it's like it's just not hot enough. We start freezing because we are in New York City, so it's too far south. Yeah, I know they flipped the map. You see all the chemtrails. Oops, something touched my foot. It's just a shell, but that's what city girls don't know much. Oh, stop touching. Yeah, right. I'm gonna be like those people. There you go. Okay. Yeah, the wave saying that I think in a couple of weeks the waves are gonna come back. Actually, during the summer, it was like it looked like it was angry, the ocean, because it was like, it's making a lot of noise. And now that it's September, it seemed like it's more relaxed. So that would have been good for the surfers because actually was like, whoa, I didn't even get much near it just to get some, just to cool off a little bit, throw water in my face. I almost drowned twice here in this beach in the 90s. And I guess I didn't process that, and it left me very, cautious. It left me very cautious of this beach. This summer we had sharks. I didn't hear nobody drowning. Finally, this year, I think nobody drowned this summer. Nobody was drowning, thank God. I still remember that beautiful African American couple who drowned 2 years ago. She was gonna teach him how to swim. Oh my God. It's like, who the hell listen to feminists? I mean, like, for real. There's something so important, you know. Yeah, I think you need to be strong. And the gentleman, of course, he didn't know how to swim, and he trusted her. And quack, 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 quack. Whoosh! Something touched me. for sure. Yeah, I think it's one of the best ones I ever seen. Most of them, they don't even get on the surfboard. I mean, they get on the surfboard for like a minute. It's like the riding the bull, riding the bullshit. You know, the mechanic bull. Some people they just barely get on top of that thing, barely. I think that would have been me if I ever get in one of those mechanic things. Yeah, it's like the breakfast time, and I'm here. Poor babies. Let me back off. Let me back off because they gotta have their breakfast. I, I, I. See those landings? That's one of my favorite things. Sometimes right in front of me, they do these perfect landings. They go like, shoo, shoo, shoo. Yeah, it's surfer's morning, but it's like, I think this is just for beginners because I don't think a real surfer would come here, you know, with these little waves. There you go. Yeah, I think it's the same one. That he says the one that go the furthest. They go the furthest. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch him have breakfast. I'm not gonna get in right now. Yeah, because it's too early, I guess. I'm glad that I see some people because it's been so empty. I'm like, damn. I guess they got money to go to Miami in January, February, so they don't really care. Oh, actually, supposedly I'm taking some of the last footage of the hospital. It's about to get demolished this year, according to the media, I guess. Sun just feels so good. I'm gonna miss it. You know, like this is what they say. You know, the coward die a thousand deaths. You know, I'm already projecting the winter. You know, I need to learn to just enjoy here. But I always been since I'm over here in the U.S. I'm always get scared of the winters. Like, oh my God, am I prepared? You know, and I think it was because my first two winters was in Chicago, and I think over there, I mean, it's more like severe. Yeah, the water's going down, so I'm starting to move my shit down there. This is nice. I'm so glad, you know. I still made it. I was like, I hope today. It's usually I notice is the same pattern, you know, of the tides, you know, sometimes for like 3, 4 days. So I'm thinking, I don't know how long ago this tide began. I think I'm gonna put my shit over here. Look at all the there's like tons and tons of there's water in it. I'm gonna see if I can put it over here. Yeah, I think over here. So yesterday I was like I was like a child. I was like a child. Just in the middle of, right here. Oh shoot. I didn't see that. And letting the water come over. Those things look like man-made. Somebody chiseled that rock, right? Somebody chiseled the rock. It looks so interesting. Shit, I never noticed. Okay, I think I see that rock. So how am I gonna get to it? Oh yeah, that rock is perfect to put my shit on. Oh, you see, still not. Oh, still not that. I think he's retreating, but not that much. I'm gonna put it on this rock. There's so many. I don't know if you can see them. Oh gosh. I don't feel like it's very secure because I mean, if you fall down there, yeah, the water in like I say, my retreat like yesterday, you might not. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful ecosystems? And then you get the clams. Ay Dios. You see entire. I don't see the clams today. They used to be like, ay Dios, oh my God. I'm not a dog person. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I see there's like thousands of clams clinging to the what's it called, to the rocks usually. I didn't see him. I don't see him this year. I just see the algae. She just look beautiful. Imagine that green. I don't think we can recreate that green. And still whites want to compete with God. Oh my God, where am I gonna put my shit? Where am I gonna put my shit? Maybe I just should just sit for a little while, hoping the flies or the insects don't come to me. I haven't been to the Pacific Ocean since whew, I was like 17. The last time we went to Puerto Vallarta. I wonder if I ever see him again. I don't know what the difference I'm gonna be noticing. Because I understand the Atlantic is like a pond compared to the Pacific. Feels good. The water feels good. It's just that I don't know if I should be here yet. Look at this wave right here. Oh my god. It's so scary. He got a nice wave. Oh, he lost it. Yeah, he should be supposed to ride the wave. Yeah, I think I gotta sit looking that way because if I stay in the sun all day looking forward, I only get one side. I'm trying to get my left side, which is only by coming early. Only by coming early in the morning you can get, like right now, the left side. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, they don't know yet how to get the waves. Believe it or not, there's like a 12-year-old boy over there by himself. It's like I saw him yesterday, I see him today. I like so depressed because our children look at the helicopter, think being slick, they have 5,000 pixel cameras, getting a good shot. Oh, that was not even a helicopter. Oops, that's a biplane. I told you it's too soon to see over here. Oh my god, I can't get up. Look at my chair, how it ended up. You gotta. I thought it was gonna be already like that. But it ain't. It felt so good though. Oh my god, now my chair got so cold. Yeah, that's how I almost drowned because I was looking the other way. Next thing I knew, I was in the middle of water. All I can see was water, 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 water. And I said, what the? Ooh. Oh my God. There's a lot of surfers. I see like one after another, one after another. I guess there's a club or something. Yeah, I was here. It was like, I think it was 1995, 94. That was one time. The other one, I think it was like 2 years later. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, for me, it's just, I was too afraid back then. I think now I know if I have to go, I will definitely dive down and let the wave pass me because I don't know. I don't know how to, like the people that float. You see that if there's like a 12 feet wave, the people go up and 12 feet. I don't know how to do that yet. But diving, I'm just like, for real. I'm trying not to. I thought that was like against, my whole survival instinct, going underneath the wave. But that's just the way you do it. Damn, I'm looking over there, these guys. And my whole face is burning, and it's not even 11 a.m. Probably. Hope this will last me until at least until November. Yeah. guys. I get so scared of everything. This shit just touched me. And I was like, oh yeah, what is that? This is why I need to go back in nature. I mean, I know we are nature in spite of what we are told. Stop hiding, guys. I need to be with the rest of my family. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get to be. I've been in the forest, one weekend, and that shit was interesting. I think I was in sixth grade. It was like a group um, excursion, and like I didn't know much about shit, so I didn't get scared. One time they took us upstate, one of these community-based organizations that they got some rich people that allow them to use the house once a year. So I got a scholarship upstate, I guess. But then, you see this stuff on the floor and you ask, what is that stuff on the floor? Oh, that's bear droppings. So I didn't go back out. I didn't go back out. I was like, and there was a lot of droppings everywhere. It looked like bear stearns. Yeah, it was too much bear droppings. I'm like, but there was people that they went for walks, and it's like, I mean, I'm just gonna imagine if, oh my god, I'm surrounded by these moths. I'm surrounded. Sorry, I'm gonna stay right here. He's like trying to walk and swim at the same time. He's waiting for a meal. You see? This is like flawless transit from floating, swimming to walking. He almost hit the other guy. Wasn't there another guy? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the only guy who knows what he's doing. Well, they're here to practice, It's like they come in the winter too. That's why they have those expensive suits. As a matter of fact, you see that green shit? They just left it on there. They got so much money. I'm like, really? You just left, that's the top part. I don't know how much they cost, but I heard pretty penny. All the chemtrails. I think yesterday was worse. But they say today was going to be cloudy anyway. So look at this, how. And when they first get sprayed, I've been watching them for, especially the last 2 years. I heard like the breathing of a dog, and I'm like, I don't know. Because now it is legal to have dogs without a leash. So gotta watch out. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so the last 2 years been intense spraying. been very, very intense praying. He made it all the way to the other side. Yeah, these past 2 years is like wow. And then, I watch videos from Mexico and Africa, and the first thing I do is look at the sky. The first thing I do is look at the sky. Yeah, I'm telling you, that boy, bummed me out so much. Yeah, 10 years old, 12 years old, whatever, like, he's him by himself. I'm sure he already been to Hawaii. He got the best teachers, and our children ain't getting shit. I think that's the boy. I think that's the boy. Damn. I'm telling you, he must be like 12. And he's already, on his own. I wish, we will react and realize feminism is a hoax. We need to really educate our children, like, you know, um, having like 3 or 4 mothers taking care of him, and,